What is going on, YouTube? We are back with episode 5 of Expeditions. We are doing a part 2 to our little exploration of Little Colorado, and we're about to take the 80 series Land Cruiser out. And we're going to go and discover this little gold mining discovery. So let's jump right into that. This thing sounds like a beast. I haven't driven this one yet. Yeah, she sounds like a classic old Frin 1HZ engine. Okay, so what I might do quickly is we'll set tracking on it. But essentially, I think we're just going to want to come along here, go along that water crossing, and then just along this bank here. Oh, this thing's going to be an absolute weapon. I think we could go over there, but we'll go over this way. This thing's just gonna eat up some of these trails. The ground clearance has got is ridiculous. I think it's going to actually be pretty hard to get this thing hung up on anything, but that'll be my famous last words. Got a little gold mine here. Find traces of gold mining. Okay, so it's sending us over there somewhere. Oh, all the way up there. Oh wow. Yeah, so we might continue on down here and then we'll go up through here, sort of where we towed that truck out of, and then past that headquarters there, and we'll work our way around there. Alright. The sun appears to be setting again. We'll carry on for a bit until it gets a little bit darker, and then I might just skip time. Which way do we want to go? Okay, so we want to go right and then up across there. I think this thing's going to be able to traverse some pretty deep water, but the problem with deep water, I don't know what. Uh-oh. We might use a jack for this one. Inventory. A little bit of a mishap already. I think that's going to be this 80 series. One little downfall is the ride height to it is going to make it so top heavy, plus it's a full-size wagon. We're going to come straight across here, I think. It's not even that here. This thing just bounces over rocks. You just got to be careful the angle you take so it doesn't tip over. I do have... Actually, I wonder if we have a jack stored over at this headquarters. Whether we can pick up another one. We do have an anchor point if we really need it. Down the water then, but she stayed upright, so this thing is just... It'll crawl over just about anything. Whoop. Uh-oh. Oh. Thank God. I didn't even see that. It just crept up on me at the last second. See if we can sort of hug this side. We're going to want to sort of reposition a little bit. Perfect. Go over the edge. Come up here. And we're probably going to want to go down there. I think we missed... Yeah, we went right past that headquarters. It probably would have been easier going up. I think... Where did we go? I think we kind of cut through here. Would have been a lot easier going up sort of around a little bit. But we're almost there. Getting close. Easy peasy. And that's that one complete. $3,400. Thank you for your help. Now it is clear that gold has been mined here for many centuries. Your contribution is as valuable as gold and you helped light our story. Cool. So I think that's pretty much it for Little Colorado now. I mean, apart from like just actually just fully exploring the edges of the map. And other than that, just airdrops and discovering climbs and... But what we might do is we'll return to headquarters. Okay, so we made 2,325 off just selling items. So we made 10.5 grand in total from that, so that's good. We're back up to 20 grand. But we'll go back to headquarters and we will start the Arizona map. We already did one expedition in here, that one. And I think the Arizona government ones are the only ones we can do at the moment. I think we've got to complete all of these and then we can... Oh, there's different areas in in Arizona. Okay. That's cool. So this is Grand Canyon. Okay, so we got squatters' rights, and the only requirement is one of the specialists. We would like you to visit one of the remarkable places in this region. Unfortunately, it is remarkable not for its beauty, but on the contrary, it is a crashed, rusty plane that spoils local views and may further scare off tourists. We estimate the cost of disposal, so it needs to be carefully examined. Okay, so we'll jump right into that. And it says we can take a scout. So I'm thinking, do we take the patrol or do we take the 80 series? I'm really liking the patrol, so I think I'm going to take that. It's just really, it's got a really short wheelbase and it's just really sturdy. We'll select that. Take one of each of those. And we've got to select a specialist. So we can take Connor Erickson. So we'll select him. And I think that's all the requirements we need. And we can go ahead and deploy. Very similar terrain to Little Colorado. So visit viewpoint. What's this here? New objective discovered. Okay. We'll leave that for now. We can always come back to that. Might just quickly skip time ahead. Go once more. Is just an all-round good vehicle. It can climb over lots of shit, and as I say that, it gets stuck. It's not always the way. It can climb over over some reasonably decent sized rocks, and it doesn't seem to tip over too easily. It seems pretty stable. And it's got all the power to plenty of ground clearance and looks like someone might be living in there. Someone is living in a crashed plane, but where does he get his food? Well, I'd assume he probably hunts for it or something. Okay, so we just gotta explore the area. So we're just gonna explore all of this. Which I think that's all behind us. Fallen from heaven. We have lost one of our drones somewhere in the tourist area. Its flight recorder may contain important information that should not fall into the wrong hands. Investigate the suspected drone crash site and deliver the flight recorder. Okay. So we're going to need one of the operators, which I think we just unlocked an operator, and a metal detector. So we're not going to be able to take the patrol out this time. We're gonna have to take out that base game car that we've got the metal detector on. Yeah, this one, the Cotco Canyon. So we've done some quick upgrades to this vehicle because it seems like it's gonna be a vehicle we're gonna have to use from time to time. So upgrading it's gonna be a good idea. Need to head up over there. Put a more powerful engine in this thing and it's still not, it just still doesn't compare to the Patrol and the Land Cruiser that I've got, but it is definitely a lot better than it was. It was shocking. It was almost as bad as some of those big trucks that we have. It was just slow and cumbersome and just wouldn't climb over much at all. So it's even struggling with small rocks still. I mean, it is getting there, but it is slow. Okay. There is a steep descent ahead. Be careful. In such places, you should not rush. Doesn't seem like this vehicle's in a hell of a lot of a rush anyway, but we'll nurse it down here. really that bad. I think we've traversed a lot worse already. Do because this one isn't always in all-wheel drive. I'll just put it in all-wheel drive. It might just make it a little bit better. So now you're already doing pretty well on climbs, but be careful, there's another one ahead. You can see that. Seems like there's a vehicle that's rolled over up there. Is that a vehicle? Looks like a vehicle that's on its side, unless it's a little camp. Okay, so we're going to explore this area, and I bet we're not allowed to use the drone. We are allowed to use the drone. Well, there you go. Yeah, so it's a vehicle. It's in pretty bad shape too. So it's fallen all the way down, I think. Yes, 100%, yes. So we're gonna get the drone out again. And or do we have to drive? I think we gotta back it up here. Start scanning. Okay, so it's that. And then okay, there's another bit up here. And this looks like a piece here too. It's a little hard to control the drone, but I don't mind it because it sort of feels realistic as to like what a drone would feel like. Looks like there's another part of the crashed drone nearby. Oh, so this is a drone, right. We should ride around the area and look around. Okay. So we're gonna go over there. So now we have, it seems that the part we need is somewhere upstairs. A metal detector will help determine, not sure what it said. Okay, so I think we want to drive up there, get a little closer and then deploy the metal detector. This thing just is terrible. This thing is shocking. The patrol would have crawled over that like it was nothing. 80 series. I wish you could put the metal detector on the 80 series because that would make these little expeditions so much easier. Okay, so that's got to be the... Oh, so we didn't even need to use the metal detector, we could just drive straight up to it. And now we got to deliver it back to the outpost. Almost down to a quarter of a tank, but I think we're getting pretty close to the headquarters. Thank God we're here. Deliver supplies, and it's complete. Okay, so unlocked another specialist. Big reinforced bumper and another outpost for this map. So we get rewards. We made $8,100. That's good. But that will be all for this episode. This one might have run a little bit long at the end there. But I hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you in the next episode.